I have been doing this for longer than I can remember. Not long in the way humans count time, not years or decades. Long in the way silence is long. Long in the way a dark room feels infinite when you cannot move. I am assigned. That is the only word I have for it. Each night, a name surfaces in my mind, the way a body surfaces in still water, slowly, inevitably. Tonight, the name is a woman, 34 years old, third-floor apartment, window facing east. I do not choose. I am chosen to choose. The rules are simple. I have always known them, the way you know how to breathe. You arrive after the first deep sleep cycle. You position yourself at the edge of the room. You wait for the paralysis to settle into their body, like water finding its level. You move close. You make yourself felt. Not seen, not fully. Felt. Then you wait for the signal that releases you, and you leave. That is the job. Most nights, it is exactly that. A job. Then you notice the things they never tell you about. The smell of her apartment reaches me before I enter. Lavender and something older underneath. Coffee, worn paperback books. There are photographs on the wall. Her smiling with people who love her. I do not linger on these. I have learned not to. I position myself in the corner, near the window, the way I always do. She is already deep under. Her breathing is slow and even, the particular rhythm that means the paralysis is close. I watch the blanket rise and fall, rise and fall. I have stood in thousands of rooms like this one. It gets worse when you start to notice the details. The child's drawing on the refrigerator you saw as you passed through, the half-finished glass of water on the nightstand, the book left open, face down, spine bent the way people bend spines when they intend to come back. She intends to come back. I move closer as the paralysis settles. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to be the thing in the room? She opens her eyes. This is normal. This is supposed to happen. They open their eyes, they feel the weight, they sense the presence. They cannot move. They are afraid. I complete the task and I leave. But she is not afraid. Her eyes are open and she is looking directly at me. Not at the shadow of me, not at the vague pressure in the room, at me. Her face is calm in a way that stops something inside my chest, something I did not know I had. She says quietly, without moving her lips, "I know you come here." Now, something is wrong. The rules do not account for this. I search through everything I know, all the years, all the rooms, all the names that surfaced and passed, and there was nothing that prepared me for a person who waits, who knows, who is not a victim at all. I cannot move back. I cannot leave. The signal has not come. She keeps looking at me with those calm, terrible eyes, and she says, "You are not the first one they sent." The room changes. Not physically. The walls stay. The photographs stay. The blanket rises and falls because she is still breathing, still alive, still here. But the room changes the way understanding changes a memory. You see the same image, and it means something completely different than it did a second ago. There are marks on the walls I did not see before. Not drawn, worn, like fingers tracing the same path, hundreds of times, thousands. I realize I have been here before. I do not remember it. I never remember between assignments. But my body, whatever I am, whatever moves through the dark and waits at bedsides, my body remembers this corner, this angle, this woman's breathing. She says, "They keep sending you back. You never get to leave." The paralysis should have lifted by now. I am still in the corner. She is still looking at me. Her breathing has not changed. She is more patient than I am. She has been patient for a long time. I understand then, slowly, the way cold understands a room, that I am not haunting her. I am the one who cannot leave. I am the one who returns without knowing I return. I am the one running the same night in the same room while she watches, calm and unchanged. Because she figured out long ago what I still do not fully know, that I am the one who is trapped. Something waits above this, something that assigns the names, that resets my memory, that sends me back to corners I have already stood in. Something that uses me the way I was told I was using them. She closes her eyes. The paralysis lifts from her body. I feel it release, and it settles into mine. You realize too late that the monster in the room was never what you thought. If you believe there are things in the dark watching you sleep, subscribe, because now you know something watches them too.